Hey guys, how y'all doing? And welcome back to the channel. My name's David and I repair RVs for a living. And today's project is actually in my own personal RV. My shower does not have a light in it. It has never had a light in it. I've lived here for about 5 years. And yeah, today I'm going to go ahead and take care of that problem by installing a new light right above my shower head. So this is the light I'm going to be installing. I've already installed one of these lights in my bedroom. It's just a push button light you press right there in the center. So we don't need to add a switch. That's the brand of light I'm going to be using. I've been testing that one out in my bedroom for a couple of years, so I do know it's a good one. Now that's the light in the hallway outside of the shower. Originally I thought I might come out of that, but I've got a skylight in the bathroom in here, and I think that would make it tricky. So then I thought maybe I'd come off of this light. I got a light in the hallway here just outside the bathroom, and I've got a closet in here. I know for sure I'm going to definitely be using this closet to get to it. But what I actually ended up deciding to do is I've got my distribution center is here. I've got a couple of drawers next to me, and then this is the cabinet that I just showed you a minute ago. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside the cabinet. My shower head's just on the other side of the wall here, so I think I might tuck my wire way back into that corner, run all the way down to that back corner. I'll take these clothes out of here obviously, and then I do have an access panel down here that I cut to do a repair leak, plumbing repair. So I think I'll go down through, I'll use that to get me into these drawers down here. Then I'll shoot across through the drawers and straight into the distribution center. I'm going to start this project by drilling my hole. This shower head's not quite centered in here, but I'm going to center the light. Shower head's off by a couple inches. All right, now we are fully committed. There's my new hole in there. I'm trying to run the wire down the back side of that cabinet. I'm keeping all of my holes tight to this back corner. Now before I drill any more holes, I think I'm going to take the cover off of this distribution center. I'm also going to take the cushions off of this couch here too, because I do have full access to that area under these couch cushions. Take these cushions off here, then there's just a board I have to lift up to get access. Back when I first bought this RV, I installed this outlet right here, right next to the panel to run my oil-filled heater. That was a nice, easy project right here next to the panel. So I do have 3 empty spaces here. I've got one 20 amp fuse already installed here, another 20 amp here, and then a third one over here. I am going to be using this 12 gauge 20 amp wire anyways. That is overkill, you know, big time. You do not need to use 12 gauge for one little LED light, but yeah, that's what I'm going to use. So it looks like I'm not going to have to drill another hole through this cabinet. I've got these wires coming through this grommet already. Yeah, so I'm just going to use this hole that's existing. And then that hole will lead me directly underneath my dining room table, which takes us straight to the distribution center. So this should be fairly simple. So this should be the last hole that I need. Now that I've got these holes drilled, let's start running the wire. I think it would be difficult to push this wire in from deep inside that drawer, so I'm starting from the panel end. And I should be able to retrieve this. All right, this is what we've got so far. I've still got one hole left to drill up there to get into the shower area, but we've made it down through my access panel, down into the drawer section under here, and we are in right under the bench where my panel is located here. And there it is. We've got it in here. Next, I'm going to secure the wires in place, and I'm going to use these. Let me put this up on screen. These mounting cable ties here. These are set up to where you can put a screw through the hole here, so you can strap your wires together, and then you just screw this into the wall. And I'm sure there's plenty of other ways to do this, but that's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to try to strap anything down there. All that stuff is back behind the cabinets. Okay, so now that we've made it over to the distribution panel, I think I'm going to use this hole here for the ground. And then I'm going to use this existing hole with all these other wires for my 12-volt positive. There we go, we've got them in. All right, that takes care of the ground. Now we're going to do the positive. And that should do it. This light kit comes with 2 butt splices. Let me show you how I like to put these things on. I like to set them up inside my crimp tool first, and then I just go ahead and slide them in. And then you crimp this on the left side here. And when we put our light on, we've got room to crimp on the right side as well for the light. So you go ahead and crimp it, and then you tug it. Make sure you've got a good connection. Okay, let's get the next one on there. I'll grab these in my crimp tool all the way to the left. Like I say, we're leaving this right side open for the light. This is metal all the way through here, so we've got plenty of room to crimp these wires down. Once you get it in, you squeeze it. Like I say, give it a tug, and we're looking good. Now for the light. Put that in there and squeeze it. You can even crimp this down in the middle too. Give her a tug. Okay, that's looking good. Let's get the other end in. Whoops. Give her a squeeze, maybe a little bit in the middle as well. Tug it, and we're looking good. That's two good tight connections. Now this light has 3 screw holes in it, so what I want to do is when I put these wires behind it, I just want to look back there and make sure that none of those wires are in line with my screws. Okay. You don't want to put a wire through, or you don't want to put a screw through any of your wires, or else it's not going to work. Okay, let's go ahead and screw this one on. This is slightly off center. I got to move it right to there. Let me make sure I still don't have any wires behind my screws here. Yeah, I think I'm looking good there. And we'll put the 3rd screw in. Right. That's all 3 of them. Now we just got to put the cover on there. Now this comes with a twist-on cover. It's got 3 notches on it here, 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 and here. 3 notches. So I'm going to put it on. I'm going to line it up with these holes here and then just give it a twist. There we go. Now we're on. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, the final test. And it works. Yay. All right, guys, I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.